Hello, welcome to another episode of Wild Living with Sunny. I think Chef Bob and I have harvested roughly between 40 and 50 pounds of elderberries at this point. So we have a huge abundance of them and wanted to show you a few different ways to use them. So, Chef Bob, what you got for us tonight?
Well, I think we've concocted a new idea here. We're going to create a savory elderberry wild black nut bread pudding.
Ooh, yum.
What I've done was taken some onions and I've sauteed them in a pan with a little bit of olive oil till they become a little translucent, they become clear. And what we're going to do is add the onions to some diced bread, which we let dry out a little bit, and mix them along with our elderberries, which we blanched off.
How long did you blanch them for?
We blanched them for 1 minute in boiling water and then cooled them down in ice water and then strained them. You want to just cool them down for about another minute till they're room temperature again so they don't bleach the flavor out. So we're going to mix them together a little bit, then add a little bit of farmer's market thyme, some of our wonderful pepper mix, some sea salt, and chicken stock. So what we're going to do now is mix everything until it becomes incorporated. Okay, so we've taken our bread pudding, which we've mixed up so it's become a little bit of a paste, and we put them in our little molds. What we want to do next now is we're going to make a water bath. And that is by putting a little bit of water in the pan until the timbales are about 1/4 to halfway up their side, covered in water. This will keep the bread pudding moist and won't dry out. Then what we're going to do is cover it with a little bit of aluminum foil. We're going to throw it in a 350-degree oven for approximately 35 minutes. Our bread pudding is baked off and it's ready to be plated. So what you want to do is take your mold, which has been buttered already, of course, and put on a plate. What we created here is elderberry essence. And to finish her off, some lovely blanched elderberries.
Okay, so our next dish using the elderberries is a polenta with elderberries and from up in Humboldt County, some Humboldt Fog goat cheese. So how are we going to put this one together, Bob?
Well, what we're going to do today is combine in a pan some yellow cornmeal and a little bit of blue cornmeal, a little bit of whole butter, vegetable stock, a little bit of wild pepper mix, and some salt. What we want to do now is just slowly simmer this on a very low medium heat and stir it constantly so it doesn't burn to the bottom of the pan. Because we want to cook the cornmeal and get it nice and tender and almost like a corn pudding. So we'll let this go for a little while and we'll watch her. Our polenta is ready, and what we want to do now is just take it and just put a little bit on the plate. We'll put a little of our elderberry essence around it. A few of our elderberry buddies. some of our humble fall goat cheese on top for garnish.
Mmm. Look at that. Beautiful food. I have to say that the polenta was my favorite dish out of the two. If you're tuning in for just this show, make sure and watch the first show that we did on elderberries, as it provides information on how to harvest them, different medicinal and useful values as well. So again, make sure that you're not eating elderberries raw, as they do cause nausea in some people, and make sure that you're sticking to blue or purple colored elderberries. It's a very, very, very nutritious plant. It's loaded with vitamins A, C, and phytochemicals such as anthocyanins. All right, get out there, harvest those elderberries, and we'll catch you next time.